Hello YouTube and welcome back to Crystar test puzzle number 2, part number 2. Welcome. You might be wondering why I am not streaming right now. Well, it's because I've already done it. I did a terrible job though at explaining the stuff that I was supposed to say. And also Camerson was not here on the stream, so he could not confirm if I did the right thing. Spoiler alert, I did the wrong thing. I learned that about after the stream, so yeah, that's awkward. So I decided to redo everything. Anyway, to beat this map, to beat Puzzle 2, what you have to do is get a connection at this portal surface, and at the portal surface, the floor portal surface, right over here. And afterward, we have to get the second football and place it right over here. And that's it. We're done afterward with puzzle number 2. No more. To do that, though, we require to... it is required to cross this pit. And we need to activate, you know, the light bridge, which requires the palette, which requires a cube here and a cube there, and something that activates the sensor plate. To do that, we need some momentum, some up and down momentum between the first room and the second room. However, well, there's only one usable floor portal, and it's this one right here. There is a fizzler, so we have to deactivate it with the laser. So, first of all, though, the main problem is to get this cube somewhere else, because right now they're all being used to get me up there. So, off stream, I figured out that there's actually something that I can do. It is possible to save one cube in this room and use the other two and the light bridge to do the jump, to do the climb. Just like that. I can also destroy both cubes by grabbing them both up here and through the fizzler. However, I could not figure out the way to do this. But later on, afterward, I realized that you can actually do the climb with a single cube. And using the palette... yeah, this palette thingy. I don't know. The palette respawner. And I can also destroy it, and I actually find something... I actually found a way. But there's also an easier way, which is to jump on this little corner and then quickly, carefully, I mean, place the cube to the other side. And just like that, all 3 cubes have been saved and are at the other side. So, what do we do afterward? We need to get both the yellow and the green cube, the blue cube, up there on this wall. While the red cube is going to deactivate that nasty fizzler at the bottom. Because we need to fling to get over the wall. And also grab the cube midway. Up in midair, I mean. And there we go. It is better to do it like that, because otherwise you would have to deal with the orange funnel and its short timer with the sensor plate, which is not nice. There's also a green fizzler in the way, so it's a lot of a headache. Now, all we have to do is do the up and down trick. Up and down into this. And do the same here. This one is going to not only place itself on the thing, but it's also going to activate the pallet. We get across, there's enough time. And just like that, we've managed to do what I said, which was to place the second football right over here. The cycle of suffering continues. The Skype exchange, the music change, the quote is here, and with that done, the puzzle number 2 has been conquered. However, this is not the intended way. What you were supposed to do, Camerson told me that you were actually supposed to do a triple cube stack. You might be wondering then, how are you supposed to get this cube out? Well, you're supposed to use my old friend, the orange funnel, which I completely ignored for some reason during the off-stream sessions. Yeah, don't know why. Don't know why I didn't think about that. So, we have to do basically some stuff that we did in part 1, which was to deactivate that that funnel and that light bridge to get inside this portal surface. So, first things first, we get a portal here, we get, laser, well, not a laser cube, but just a cube here. We go across. We have to then deactivate the purple fizzler to get that portal surface. We shoot it here. The pallet is going on an adventure. Don't mind it. And yeah. And now we wait. We wait for that pallet to pop. And yeah. Once again, be careful that, that you don't go straight away. Because the pallet is going to respawn. And it's going to kill you if you do that. You want to wait for the first pallet to hit this. And then you want to wait for the second pallet to come out, and then you can do the jump. And then there's going to be enough time. So yeah, you wait. Okay, it's enough. Let's go. I think I messed up. I think I can save it. Okay, whatever. I saved it. I guess, you know, I did a bad job. I think I was supposed to do it from the lower part, from lower ground. Whatever, it worked. So now we just do something like this. Then we do the stack. Well, actually, do it more in the middle. Yeah, that makes more sense. Careful, not to destroy. Up, up, up. Do that. All 3 cubes get in the funnel. I also get myself in the funnel. And yeah, afterward, we're basically done. We basically reach the same conclusion that that I reached back in my first example. There's also a third example where I managed to do the exact same thing using the destroying the yellow cube, like doing the 1 cube climb and destroying the yellow cube. But I don't think I need to show it. There's also a chance that I might do it anyway on part number 3, on puzzle number 3. Anyway, so yeah. Now we get all the cube in their position, and then we do the flings, and the puzzle is done. That took me a lot more than I anticipated, this second part, because of the fact that I never had to use the second to use the second funnel. This one right here, and it's a thing. I mean, there is, like I said, there is a solution where I used them. A pretty, it's not the worst solution, but the worst execution solution. But yeah, it's still pretty rough to do. But yeah, I feel like that's a bit mean, because in the B-mod version, there's also no... there's also the funnel. The funnel is also here, even though it's, well, even though it's supposed to be, you know, never used. Like, there's elements that are never used, is basically what I'm saying. Anyway, I also recommend saving a lot. Saving a lot, because otherwise you can mess up this, you can mess this up. Sometimes there's not enough momentum, and sometimes there is too much momentum in those fling. But yeah, it worked out. And yeah, and with that we are done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little part. I know it's a lot more smaller than the usual part. But yeah, I'm glad that so many people are enjoying me suffering through this puzzle, through this massive puzzle. I have a few suspicions on what to do for part 4. I'm just gonna say it, just to make the video a tiny bit longer. I'm thinking that I have to destroy my portals. I think that there's nothing that I can do now. I'm literally stuck. There's no cube that I can get, there's nowhere else that I can go through, except going through this Fizzler and redoing some parts. So I might cut back to the second section. To I don't know, when I'm back there on this stairway. We'll see. Anyway, once again, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I will see you all guys in the next episode. Bye-bye! And also the green Pizzler, which is going to be in the way. What the